everybody, and today we're back at it again with another review, and with your boy JC Reviews, which is me. Obviously it's me. But anyways, today we will be reviewing the Jurassic World, you can't see well, Jurassic World, Cretaceous, Sound Strike, Sinoceratops. Let's jump into this review already. Before I do, I really want to say real quickly, it would really mean it if you guys could hit the subscribe button. That really shows the support on this channel. And while you're at it, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. Okay, if you did those things, thank you. Okay, let's continue on with the review. First of all, let's just jump into the packaging. So as you can see, the packaging on this figure, I really like this type of Cretaceous packaging a lot. So here's Toro and the kids, Darius, Kenji, and Brooklyn. Sound Strike, Sinoceratops, as you could see. A kid playing with the Sinoceratops, doing the head strike and everything. The nice Netflix logo right here, nice background here, and a nice display of the figure. And it says right there, make sounds. Right here, it says that you could twist and turn the thing. The tail, sorry. Primal Attack and Jurassic World Cretaceous logo. At the side, you get Primal Attack. The other side, you get Jurassic World Cretaceous, and the other kids, Ben, Sammy, and Yasmina or Yaz, and Bumpy, our lovely Bumpy. And back of the box, as you could see, back of the box, as you could see, Jurassic World Cretaceous again, Sound Strike, Sinoceratops doing some wacky stuff with its head, and putting it, and you could put the tail down, and it makes the head do a double head strike. Make sounds. And the rest of the wave on this of the dinosaurs with the Sino, it comes with Para and a Pteranodon again, which is very weird. Do love the Para, which I did see the whole wave as you saw my toy hunt again and everything. The card that it includes with the Jurassic World Facts app, Primal Attack again, and just in case for you guys, since I'm very nice, here is the barcode for you guys, for you could ask an employee to scan it and everything. If you can't find this, ask an employee to check in the back for you. So as you can see, this figure is absolutely amazing, I gotta say. It's really awesome. And it doesn't make no sounds yet because it has this tag thingy, so I'm gonna later on have to take it out and everything. So yeah, and also funny enough that the Sinoceratops, when you wanna make the sounds and everything, it just hits its head. Me dumb, me so dumb. Me dumb. That's Sinoceratops in its packaging, so why don't we just crack this thing out of the packaging. Here is the figure out of its packaging, and I got to say, guys, wow, isn't this figure such a good figure, I gotta say. Well, that's in my opinion. In its packaging, it's very heavy and very thick, alright guys, so just to tell you that, a very heavy figure, not gonna lie, very chunky as well. But first of all, just this figure is so nice and everything, so why don't we just go with the sculpt. You can see the sculpt on this figure. Well, let's go on the head first. As you can see, very nice detailing on its head, man. I really like the detailing here. Very nice detailing, as you can see. Super nice, not gonna lie. Very nice textures of bumps and everything. Wrinkles, right here's the ribs, I think, I'm not even sure. More bumps and everything, lots of bumps around here. And right here, as you can see, back of the head, it even has the holes just like the movie, like, you know, these in its crest and everything, the holes. And as you can see, nicely detailed toes. Nice toes, very nice horns, I gotta say. Really like the horns in this, especially like this. This really reminds me of modern day rhinos and everything. This Sinoceratops really does. Right here, nothing too special right here on the belly and anything. Nothing much, but there is a scan code. So if you guys, so there you go. That's the best thing I can do for you guys. So scan code for the Sinoceratops, so you can have it in your Jurassic World Facts app. So that's basically it for this sign on detailing and sculpt. Sculpt is amazing on this figure, I gotta say. Sculpting on this figure is absolutely amazing and very gorgeous on this figure. Very nice that Mattel took the time to resculpt this figure instead of the mess up that happened in 2018 with the Roryvor's Pachyrhinosaurus that was mistakenly called Sinoceratops. But this is the actual Sinoceratops here, and I gotta say Mattel did an amazing job with this figure. So why don't we continue on with articulation. Before we go to articulation, I really want to go quickly with the paint scheme on this figure, because man, this paint scheme, I gotta say, is one really nice paint scheme. So as you can see right here, you get some nice orangey and some nice, I don't know what color it is, beige or tannish, I'm not very sure. Nice gray horns and everything. Sadly, these horns on the cheekbones aren't painted. Right here, yeah, they're pretty much just green. Right here, as you can see, nicely tan. And the beak right here is a different color, not gray, suspiciously. So that's pretty strange. And the paint right here in the back doesn't go all the way down to the tail, which would have looked better, but sadly they didn't. Mattel is trying to get lazy with this. And nothing right here, no paint at least on the belly, and basically the whole body is just this green, light green, I don't know, some faded out green, I think, I'm not very sure. And sadly no painted toenails or anything, but that's basically just every time Mattel does that mistake, so you gotta get used to it. But sadly they never bothered to paint the toenails on the sound strikes basically. But anyways, why don't we move on with articulation. So articulation on this figure is pretty heavy, so you might not get much articulation with this figure. But anyways, you can see you can move the legs here just forward, just to make it, if you were doing a stop motion, you could just make it like a running pose or something, I don't know. The other leg the same. You cannot move them too much like doing a 360, but these back legs, I think you could separate them, make the hip joints more wide if you needed to, but you can't just go like that. Crazy Sinoceratops, but you can only go to this much, and then yeah, and then can't go in front sorta that way. So it does kind of sorta go full 360, but I'm not very sure. And tail is obviously controlled by the head and everything, so yeah, so that's basically it for articulation. Would have really liked it if right here had articulation on the legs or something, I don't know. It kind of looks like that if you just take a closer look right here. It looks like if you have articulation here, but sadly there isn't. And it would have been cool if the mouth was able to open or something, just to do the scene of Owen getting licked in Fallen Kingdom, you know, Owen getting licked. So anyways, why don't we take a look at the card that it comes with. So here is the card that comes with these Jurassic Cretaceous toys. It always comes with this same card and everything. We could just open it up again, so just give me a sec, guys. So here is the card out of it, the plastic covering, and as you can see, this is just basically the same card over and over again, which I really wish that Mattel could have just used something different for, I don't know, just for these, you know, maybe just different stickers or whatever. But obviously we just get this, and it's a very difficult map again. It's just where could Darius, Kenji, and Brooklyn go, I don't know where, and just to go to the gate. And it obviously shows the answers in the back. Netflix, right here you see Mattel, Universal, and Amblin. And yeah, and the stickers that it comes with, as you could see, it has Bumpy, Velociraptor Blue, Rexy, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, Toro, the Carnotaurus, and the Stegosaurus, which that's basically it. These are just the same stickers, they haven't changed at all. So that's gonna do it for this card. Really wish that Mattel could have used something different, like different characters or something. But anyways, that's it for this card, so why don't we move on with comparisons. Look guys, before we do comparisons, I will really just quickly want to go through the sounds of this figure, because I really adore these sounds. So Let me just get the mic closer for you guys for you could hear, because these sounds are actually not that loud like other sound strikes. So, alright, let's go. Alright, so that's basically it for the sounds on this figure. I really like these sounds. It's not like the Admontosaur again. Yeah, they're pretty accurate. I'm not sure about the hissing sound. It kind of sounds suspicious to me. That one's a herbivore. And again, that's a herbivore. So, just one sound doesn't sound like a herbivore. I don't know, but these sounds are pretty accurate and stuff, and they're very herbivore like, so that's good. At least they don't do the same mistake like the Ammontosaur, which I'm pretty happy they don't do that mistake anymore. Well, I'm not sure, but that's what I think. Alright, so anyways, let's move on. So here is Claire next to the Sinoceratops, and this figure is pretty big, and it looks pretty accurate to the movie too, so I think so this is very nicely in scale with the 3 3/4 inch figures. And yeah, so that's a human character next to the Sinoceratops. So let's move on with another figure. Here are so far all of these ceratopsians made from Mattel. As you can see, all of these look very unique, but especially that Sinoceratops, and I gotta say that Sinoceratops is probably the best ceratopsian made from Mattel so far. And obviously, as you can see, here's the fake Sinoceratops compared to the real Sinoceratops, which obviously you see a huge difference. Obviously, this is a Pachyrhinosaurus, not a Sinoceratops, and this is obviously a Sinoceratops, an accurate Sinoceratops sculpt, and this one's a Pachyrhinosaurus, but has the Sinoceratops paint schemes, my bad. So yeah, it would have been cool if this paint scheme had the Sinoceratops, the actual one, had this paint scheme. It looks more cooler on this one, but sadly, they didn't. And this one actually goes all the way to the tail too. So yeah, that would have been cool, but all of these ceratopsians together look very awesome, especially the Battle of Big Rock and the Triceratops here. But yeah, so this Sinoceratops looks very incredible compared to all the ceratopsians. So let's move on with another comparison. Here is the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom 2018 Action Attack Carnotaurus next to the Soundstrike Sinoceratops, which I think these two look pretty cool. I really like this Carno, by the way. It might be one of my favorite Carnos, and I do like the Control and Conquer. But anyways, we're gonna compare that in a little bit. But as you can see, the Sino next to the Carno are pretty cool next to each other, I gotta say. Maybe very accurate in size, but who knows, I might be wrong. But anyways, let's just move on with the Control and Conquer Carnotaurus. As you can see here, here's the Sino next to the Control and Conquer Carnotaurus, and as you can see, obviously this Carno is pretty much oversized from this Sino. I'm not sure, but they both look pretty cool to each other, and you could obviously make the scene from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom when the Carno is just attacking the poor Sino, and then the Sino fights back. Lastly, and just because, here's Bumpy next to the Sinoceratops. Obviously, I know this isn't in scale and everything, but he's just too cute, okay? He's just such a cute. He's just so cute. Yeah, you cute, Bumpy. White. Anyways, so here's Bumpy. I know this isn't in scale or anything, but I just wanted to, just for the sake of it. And yeah, so here it is. Obviously, Bumpy is so huge compared to the Sino. So yeah, so why don't we move on with my final thoughts. Conclusion, I absolutely think that if you guys ever see this in person and in stores, at Walmart or at your Target, I would highly recommend you to pick this figure up. If you're a fan of this Sino, and if you really like the sculpt and everything, I would highly recommend it. Just pick it up, man. This figure is actually pretty much worth your money, and for how much detailing you get and accurate it is, well, maybe not that accurate, but who knows what you think of it. But in person, you just gotta see this in person, and you'll just be in love with this figure, just like how it happened to me, because this figure is such an incredible figure, I gotta say. What might be my favorite Ceratopsians so far from Mattel. But anyways guys, that's gotta do it for this review for today. So what do you think of this Sinoceratops? Will you pick it up or not? Tell me in the comments below, please. Tell me your thoughts on this figure. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this review, and if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button if you really like this video. And while you're at it, and if you're new to this channel, just hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, it's for free, and you can always unsubscribe if you want to. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this review. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to this channel, and that tells me that you guys want more of this type of content. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and goodbye. Goodbye guys, I'll see you in the next one. Adios and goodbye.